What's up guys, how you doing, and welcome back to my channel. And once again in this video I'll show you how to make money with binary options, so make sure you stick around to the end. And as always, if you have any questions you can ask me on Telegram. I'll leave you the link to my Telegram in the description below this video. And if you're looking for trading signals, you can check my private Telegram channel where I share daily trading signals. You can use these signals to make trades. And not only that, on my Telegram channel I run weekly marathons to increase your capital from $150 and up to $5,000 in a week time. So make sure you join the marathon, join my Telegram channel so you can make profit. And also you can text me on Telegram to get the bonus link to sign up for PocketOption, which will give you 50% on your deposit as a bonus, which is a good bonus for anyone out there who wants to start trading. And without further ado, let us get straight to trading. Today I'm trading on the currency pair, the British pound and the Australian dollar. And based on my market analysis, I'm gonna make an up trade for $300, which is 5.8% of my initial deposit. And my trading time is 1 minute. My decision to make this trade was based on the data coming from the Williams R% indicator, which lines were steadily moving up after leaving the oversold zone, which, if you forgot, is below 80 level. And the behavior of the indicator is a signal of a possible increase in price. And the stochastic oscillator indicator had a similar signal, but here the oversold zone is between the level 0 and 20, and our trade closed the profit with added to our account $273. As you may have seen, today I use three indicators: the Donchian channel indicator, Williams R% and the stochastic oscillator. And the Williams R% and the stochastic are impulse indicator, but the Donchian channel is more of a trend indicator which shows a possible trend direction. Let me make a down trade right now for $300, also for 1 minute. All right. And the decision on this trade was made taking into account the data coming from the stochastic indicator, which lines were at the level of 80, but its blue line began to decline. And if the blue line is lower than the red one, then it gives a signal about a possible decline in price. In addition, with the growth, the price encountered resistance from the sellers. You can tell that by the long shadow of the last green candle. And similar signals by indicators reduces the risks of losing a trade. And our trade closed the profit with added to our account $273. You probably know that the stochastic is one of the most popular technical analysis indicators used by traders. It was invented by security trader George C. Lane in 1950. Stochastic is calculated as the difference between the price now and the one that was a certain time ago. But let us continue trading, and I want to make an up trade right now for $300, also for 1 minute. All right. The decision was made based on the data coming from the Williams R% indicator, the line of which during the reversal of price came out of the oversold zone, breaking through the level of 80. This is a clear signal about a possible growth of price. In turn, the stochastic indicator does not give any clear signals so far. But anyways, we can still see a steady increase in price, which was able to break through the average line of the Donchian indicator and gain a foothold in its upper half. Now the price continues to rise, and our trade closed the profit with added to our account $273. And the stochastic didn't help me in this trade, but it's one of the few indicators that can work equally well on any time frame. I open another down trade for $300 and for 1 minute. Okay. Now I've taken into account the price decline that has begun. After reaching a local maximum, as well as the data of the stochastic indicator, the lines of which, starting from the level of 80, began to decline, while the blue line is lower than the red one. This, as I have already said, is a clear signal of a possible decline in price. And this time the situation is not the easiest. After the opening of the trade, the price was able to rise, but then began to decline. Now it went below the entry level of our trade. That is good, and our trade closed the profit with added to our account $273. Now I guess you're already sure that stochastic allows you to determine when the trend reversal will begin and suggests at what exact moment you should open a trade. And here is another proof of that. Let me make an up trade for $300 for 1 minute. And this time, did you guess what the signal was? Okay, it's simple. With an active decline in price, the lines of the stochastic indicator, which was in the oversold zone, began to take a horizontal position. This is a signal about a reversal in price. And the Williams R% indicator also helped me. Its lines were in a horizontal position. During a decrease in price, it's a signal of an imminent price reversal. And the indicators are having the same signal right now. As we can see, the price has grown significantly. And our check loss of profit, we've added to our account $273. And in general, stochastic, due to its algorithm, is able to calculate the following key points of the successful opening of a trade. These are local highs and lows of the price, divergence and convergence, the origin and end of the trend, or the beginning of a correction against it. A very versatile indicator actually. And I made an up trade for 1 minute for $300. In this trade, I took into account, first of all, the data coming from the Williams R% indicator, which lines made a reversal and was approaching the level of 80, thereby trying to get out of the oversold zone, which I identified as a signal about a possible increase in price. And the stochastic indicator, on the other hand, did not give me a clear signal. Its lines were just beginning an attempt to deviate after moving down. And the ambiguity of the signals can be seen on the chart, although the price have increased, but the result is still unknown. And our check loss of profit, we added $273 to our account. Now, how we're gonna approach the next trade? Okay, we studied the changes happening on the chart again, and the price, after it has reached the average line of the Donkin indicator, it bounced off it. So let me make an up trade for $300, also for 1 minute. All right, first of all, I took into account the beginning of growth in price from the lower border of the Donkin indicator to its average line, and I considered the reversal to be short-term, and the lines of the stochastic indicator at this time were also moving up, with the blue line being higher than the red one, which I determined as a signal about a possible increase in price. On the other hand, the lines of the Williams R% indicator give the opposite signal, and I considered it as a false signal. Okay, and our check loss of profit, we've added to our account $273. Amazing. So now you can see how to use the stochastic indicator. It shows you a signal or gives you a signal about the next price movement. But let's continue trading. I made a down trade for $300 for 1 minute. So the lines of the stochastic indicator made a reversal at the level of 80 and began to move down. In this case, the blue lines turns out to be lower than the red one, and this information gives me a signal about a possible decrease in price. I took into account in this trade the beginning of a decline in price after reaching a local maximum, and despite the opening of a candle with a gap up, I expected the price to continue to decline. And as you can see, the price is declining. And our check loss of profit, we've added to our account $273. Without additional confirmation, I would not recommend you trusting the stochastic indicator. It's believed that when the price hits the critical zones, it's only an initial signal to change the trend, but not a sure one. If the trend is strong, then the stochastic lines may remain in the critical oversold and overbought zones for a long time and only exit from them with the subsequent change of the trend, and this will be a signal to open a trade. Taking into account all these factors, I opened a up trade for $300 for 1 minute. And here I took into my account the data coming from the stochastic indicator because its blue line, having made a reversal in the oversold zone, crossed the level of 20, and if the movement continues, it will be above the red line, which is a signal about a possible increase in price. In addition, the price was actively growing from the lower limit of the Donkin indicator, reaching the average line, and after it bounced off it, it actively tried to continue growing. So I consider this reversal to be a short term. And let me continue. Our check loss of profit, and we've added to our account $273. And this is a wonderful moment. The trading session ends right here, and I'm ready to sum up its results. Today's trading session took a little more than 15 minutes of real time, but anyways, I made 9 successful trades, and this brought me over $2,400, which is a great result, of course. Write me in the comments, how do you think of this result? And during this trading session, I showed you in details how the stochastic indicator functions in various conditions. Now it's your turn to use it on your own. But before starting any trading session, I highly recommend you to study the market very well. Use indicators, analyze the price, analyze the signals coming, reduce your risk to the minimum to make a profit over the long run. Or what is left for you to do is to study binary options and study indicators and the market in general. And in case you have any questions, you can ask me on Telegram. I'll leave the link to my Telegram in the description below this video, and also the link to my private Telegram channel where I share daily trading signals, and I also run weekly marathons to increase your balance from $150 and up to $5,000 in a week time. Make sure you join my Telegram channel and join the marathon for maximum profit. And you can text me today on Telegram to get the link to sign up for PocketOption, which will give you 50% on your deposit as a bonus, which is a great bonus for you if you want to start trading today. And if you like this video, please give it a like, leave your comments down below, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on my upcoming videos. That's been it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.